Yo, welcome back. This is the Kickoff FC show. This is your boy, Right 2012, and that's your boy,
And Roomba.
You already know, man, we are here today talking about everything Manchester United, sadly, because I don't know what the hell that performance was today, but we're going to talk about it. But before we do that, I need y'all to get a good message from the man right here.
You don't know, make sure y'all tapping that like button, tapping that subscribe, hit the notification bell, catch our vibe, build with us, you see me?
Only vibe we catching right now, though, is a bunch of L's.
Oh my God,
a bunch of L's.
Goals in the back of the onion bag.
Oh my gosh, oh my goodness.
The onion bag has been porous. A strainer now. A strainer for we go come like y'all make carrot juice.
I don't even think Onana sees this many shots in practice. Because, first of all, who's shooting? It's not Rashford.
Definitely
it's not Højlund. So who's taking the shots?
He has no practice.
So we don't have the capacity.
There's no practice.
The under 21s must.
Clearly. Because he's seen, like I said before in previous matches, he's seen at least 5 shots per game. But anyway, I digress. Because today, we're going to talk about the match we just watched. We're recapping, reviewing, Ten Hag trying to save his job. Crystal Palace versus Manchester United.
You think that was a solid performance?
Yes, solid piece of shit. That's what it is. Simple, plain, nothing else. Like, they are crap. I try my best. I play who they want me to play, and this is what we get.
Terrible job, Ten Hag. Huh? These are your players that you signed. Excuse the injuries. But like you were saying earlier, this is all of Ten Hag's players.
Yeah. For all the
List
people.
List them off.
Oh, hold on. Let me tell you. Right? Højlund is on the field. That's your signing, Ten Hag. Right?
Garbage.
Anthony is on the field. That's your signing.
One-dimensional garbage.
Onana is keeping. You got rid of the hair for him.
Strainer, shoppy. Trust everything, because you get everything for free.
And our saving grace from Chelsea, Mason Mount.
Mason.
Who?
Uneventful, boring, grandpa tactical, and you're just trash. You were nowhere to be found. You made no plays. You assisted no passes into the final third. Why did we buy him again?
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
Ten Hag?
I said that at the beginning of the season. Like, yo.
What was the game plan
That's
there?
crazy. Hold on. Let me tell y'all something. Let me break it down. Because we're talking about the coaching and the tactics first. Before I even get into the players, the scoreline and everything else, we're going to talk about the coach right now first. Because Ten Hag, you didn't show me anything that of a coach. You understand what I'm saying? You sit here and said you did your best to prepare the place. How? How?
Extra time.
How? You had 9 days to prepare the team, right? We know we have injuries. We know we have challenges in the back. But you still insisted on starting Casemiro in the back line with Johnny Evans.
What?
Knowing that you're going up against arguably one of the hottest front lines in the EPL right now, especially over the past 4 or 5 games. Right? You just hear Mateta scored like, 4 or 5 straight games.
In a row.
He's on fire. Crystal Palace haven't lost at home in like 4 or 5 games. You understand? They're on a roll. Olisi is on fire. Eze.
And
Come
this
on,
was
man.
your best 2 centre-back period.
Next question. Next question.
I would have much preferred 1 or 2 things, right? And I don't know why we can't do this. You had 9 days to prepare. You could have changed your formation and tried something else. If you know, play to your personnel. If I do not have 4 solid defenders to play, I'm playing 3. And then overload the midfield.
That's a fact.
Play more midfielders. But we play regardless of our personnel. And again, we've had injuries the whole season long, right? Or come out with the same formation since day 1.
Garbage.
Trash.
I don't understand. What's the saying? Like, craziness is when you keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. That is just madness to me. Try something new. Have a backup plan. And I understand when you have a philosophy, you're trying to drill it into the players so the players can get accustomed to it and understand it. But if the philosophy is not working, you have to know how to pivot and adjust. That's one thing I don't see from Ten Hag. I don't see
no type of adjustments. Adjust how? He's had 9 days, like you said, for prepare. And you have just written down a set of names on a paper. You didn't even seem like you tested out different options for centre back, because once the youngster have one bad game, we can't see him again.
He hurt.
We have other defenders though from
We had 2 on the bench today.
That's what I'm saying. Play the man them. How you gonna know if they can stand up and play in high pressure situations if you don't give them a chance on the field? You're not gonna bring on the youngsters when it's 4-0 already, the game that way. What is the point of that? You can't build no confidence in other man them. I wouldn't even want to go on the field. It's 4-0. What am I gonna do? What am I
going on here to get a sweat, burn some cardio, get my cardio going, to get a little fitness, hey, I made a debut.
Ten Hag
the squad
seems out of his depth here. He may need to go back to some lower level clubs or to a different championship.
Wow.
You know what I say? Go coach some other team, figure out him style, because this is not the ManU way of life.
I mean, you're not wrong.
We can't be dropping down to maybe 10th by the end of it all here.
I mean, that looks like we're training in the wrong direction.
The future is not looking bright to the end of the season.
Listen, man. Listen. Ten Hag, and you saw the title of the last video, right? I said Ten Hag trying to save his job. I went out on the edge and made some bold prediction that we were going to miss it, and this guy called me a madman. Clearly, I was out of my ruckus.
I need you to shut the hell up.
I was just going on a bold edge. That's all. That's literally, I had nothing to go on, because even when you asked where the goal's coming from, I was just like, come on.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man. Do you understand?
So Bruno didn't play?
No, Bruno. Oh, man. When Bruno wasn't playing, it was even worse.
Who was even the captain? I couldn't even tell.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know. But let me get back to Ten Hag first. You had 9 days to prepare the team, right? You have to have a vision or some form of creativity, even with your squad, right? You know you're facing challenge and you know you're facing injuries, right? So even if you're going to bring up somebody from the academy to play, in my opinion, if I was in your position, and God knows I'm not a coach, but this is what I would do. I'm putting Casemiro in the middle of the field with Manu. Manu and Eriksson with Mason Mount on the field. We've seen that before this season. Eriksson paired with anybody in the midfield is a disaster. It's a defensive liability.
Right.
We know that doesn't work.
And these players are shit.
Why are you going to do that again? That makes absolutely no sense. So I would actually prefer to start Casemiro. We've seen Casemiro in the middle of the field with Manu, and that has a little bit more success versus any other combinations that we've seen. So play the youngsters at the centre-back position. That's where they're in your academy. You're grooming them for.
Yeah.
And you have 9 days to mentally prepare them and say, yo, look, listen, these guys are young, lack experience, but Casemiro may not only have a little bit more experience. So guess what we're going to need the midfield to do? Support them a little bit more defensively. We're not just going to leave them back there to hang. 9 days to groom these guys to get them focused to try and do this. You understand? You know we'll have challenges.
That would make sense.
That makes sense to me. And then that way, and then even so, you make Mount Eriksson stay on the bench. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least that way we can bring on Eriksson off the bench, because literally we had nobody to bring on off the bench.
Not in the midfield.
Not that can impact the game to the best of our knowledge right now. So you need to give it some time. So in my mind, I'm just like, listen, Ten Hag, I don't see any tactics on the field. You kept the same formation, right? You had 9 days to prepare. All of your signings were on the field, and they made 0 impact. Absolutely zero impact. I didn't even notice Anthony was playing. And Mason Mount was...
Yeah.
And look, you know Casemiro is not a defender, right? But yet still Casemiro was in the CDM position. In the defensive position. On the first goal gave up, where was Casemiro? Casemiro was basically playing in the midfield. Because that's just his nature.
For what?
So, come on, man. Come on, Ten Hag. This, to me, this is not a good coaching job, in my opinion.
Now I'm panicking. Don't panic. No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job.
You look like a better coach in your first season when you were with us, but right now I'm seeing a lot of flaws, you know, in terms of what you're saying. And at least you're honest in some of the press conference afterwards where saying, hey, they didn't play according to the plan, blah, blah, blah.
There was no plan.
There was no
Stop telling lies.
Cap.
Stop the cap.
You're worse than Darvingham right now in the playoffs, to box up. That's my youth. What? Yo, we got outclassed on the pitch. We got out-hustled on the pitch. You have 2 men take over the game. Every time them get a ball, the defender is 5 feet from them. Them get for turn. Ezek is just walking through the midfield, beating 2-3 men at a time. Olisi scoring a brace. Everybody was asleep on the field. Nobody wanted to tackle. Everybody's jacking. Evans, Casemiro, the wingbacks needed to help them more because clearly they can't run back. They're slow as molasses. Onana can't stop a cool breeze. It's just, it's piling on. Like you said, Mano, Ericsson, and then you put Mount on top of the mediocrity you're making Mano work way too much. The man look up and can't find a pass.
None.
Who's taking over the game as a ManUtd player?
None.
No one.
None. Nobody has the opportunity to do that. Nobody has the opportunity to do that.
Garnacho gets triple teamed every time he goes down the line. So
smart.
Who's the
because you
have nothing else.
Yo, the Crystal Palace coach, I can't remember his name. Gassner. I can't remember his name. I don't want to mispronounce it. Completely outcoached Ten Hag.
Oh yeah.
Make Ten Hag look like a rookie at
Sleeping
best.
at the wheel. Sleeping at the wheel.
Best. This guy came in, he contained Garnacho, kept the pressure on. Anthony didn't even exist. Half the team didn't even exist. That's what you call coaching. You could clearly see that Crystal Palace had a clear-cut plan.
Yeah.
Clear-cut plan. And you saw Olisi and Eze say when them play together, them have that chemistry.
Yes.
They make it work. Hey, Manu, take note. Maybe I need to scoop up them 2 there and 9. You know what I'm saying? Make something out of it. We already targeting Olisi.
I mean, if anybody want to come play for the team now, the way how it's deteriorating.
Listen, them guys will do them guys do great. Great at Manchester United. You know what I'm saying? But alright, we could talk about breaking down the goals and the players, right? Because we already know Ericsson, you played the whole game, I believe, and you didn't play that great, right? Mount, we didn't see you do anything. You were brought to Manchester United to be a creative midfielder.
Creating nothing.
Creating what? You didn't create anything for the team at all. You didn't even serve any purpose on the field.
Not even a defensive hustle, ministry.
Nothing. I didn't see anything. And you're rocking the number 7. Something must be cursed with the number 7 shirt, bro.
Why is he even in number 7? Is he a winger? Only wingers play number 7. Why are you in? That's just a minor issue still. Cause he's not gonna be at the club no much longer. If I was in charge of things, you know what I say? Everybody lose their number. Nobody now play preseason. Nobody names is on the back of the shirt because nobody's safe. Everybody should be shipped out. All of these dudes are injury prone. I don't want them come back on my side. Everybody who coming back from injury need to be sold.
Huh?
Immediately on the block with Ten Hag as well. Package shit. You know what I say?
Well,
we need to just recycle and dash for everything, start afresh.
Yeah.
Youngsters only.
That'd be interesting. That'd be really interesting, you know? And I think overall, this was let me be very clear. This is a very poor. Actually, it was one of the most embarrassing defensive performances from Manchester United that I've seen in a very long time. I think this is actually one of the worst defensive games I've seen all season. And we get couple bag up already this season. Yeah. Some embarrassing
ones. The ugliest.
But this was terrible in terms of defending. The first goal, Casemiro got sat down by Olise. And he ran all the way through, scored with the defense just gaping open.
Yeah, Mateta.
He was shocked. He was like, what? The second goal.
Mateta schooled Evans.
Oh my gosh.
Walked around him with ease.
Around there for dead man's.
With ease.
Dead man's chest. And where the hell is Dalu? He's nowhere on any of these plays.
Above the
except on the third play, which I'll let Danuma break down with the crossover.
Man, headbutt the ball across the goal. And you get beat. You get out-hustled at the back post. For make the easy cross to the... And no one even reacts.
No one reacted.
Everybody's ball watching to react.
The first person to react is a Crystal Palace defender that scored. Really?
A wing back. Why am I doing at the middle of a goal? Who's marking? Who's blocking out? Yeah.
And then on the very last, the fourth goal, Olise scored a golazo. But I honestly feel like, because I don't think Onana was in the best position. It was still a great shot. I'm not taking anything away from
We had the ball to clear to We cleared the ball right to the man on top of the box.
Yeah, because Casemiro got Sheila corner.
The ball.
Where were you going, Casemiro? I'm confused. Where are you going? You already touched the ball. You can't usher it out for
the old folks
Just
home.
kick the ball out.
He's going to the old folks home. He need a life alert.
I don't know, man. And to be fair, I don't want to put too much on Casemiro because you're playing out of your position, right? I can't expect too much from you as a centre back, but you're elite professional football.
Your IQ is gone.
But something is not clicking right. Something not clicking right now. So
don't forget how to play ball.
I don't know, man. But this was, in my opinion, an embarrassing performance. But here's what I want to close with, right? Zine, Ten Hag, I'm not close with you because West Ham sacked David Moyes. Oh, well, they are. They already announced that he's done at the end of the season. Got a 4-0 beating.
From Chelsea.
And they didn't show anything. You get what I'm saying? And they're like, yo, we getting rid of you. Now, look at Ten Hag's statistic rise, right? Let's look at this. We're averaging 20 plus shots on our goal all the time.
Every
Crystal Palace had 18 in this game on us. 10 on target and they scored 4. 40%.
Sounds about right.
Right? You understand what I'm saying? Get this next thing. Record number of losses this year. Manchester United has never lost 13 games in a season. This is the record now. And we still have 3 games left, which includes Arsenal. And don't get me started when we start recording for this, because we're going to get a bag up against Arsenal. But I'm talk about that afterwards. But we still have other games left. That's a record, right? We'll have a negative goal difference this season, right? We're 8th in the table.
Yep.
Trending in the right direction. And if it don't look good like we're going to win any of the next 3. And if we lose all of it, we could possibly fall to 10th. You understand what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, and then again,
buddy. Whoop. Here I come. Here I come.
Which I think is the nail in the coffin, is we'll have all 4 of your signing Ten Hag on the pitch.
Doing jack shit.
Doing nothing. These are the guys that you were like, yeah, this is going to bring Manchester United back to the glory days. And that's not happening. So I don't understand why. I don't have any trust in you. If I was the Innes Group and Sir Jimmy Ratcliffe, I'm cleaning house. You and all your staff can go. And I'm getting rid of 80-90% of the squad to as much as I can. Which I understand that. But that is on sale. They've already announced their transfer listed.
For sure.
Except for, I think, Bruno, Meno, Hoyland, and a select few. This is crazy. So, in my opinion, yeah. Listen, embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse next week when we play Arsenal. So, Ten Hag, I don't know what you're going to do, because if you couldn't handle Crystal Palace, God help you with Arsenal.
This can't be it. This cannot be how we dragging our foot to the end of the season.
It's over. We are screwed.
Because it gets no easier than Crystal Palace for the next 4 games that we have to close out. it gets no easier. So if we're actually getting ran over by Olese and Izzy, what do you think Odegaard and Partey and Saka gonna do?
Saka gonna have a field day. Trossard gonna have a field day.
Yo.
Kai Havertz gonna have a field day. Gabriel Jesus is gonna mix the hell out of Evans.
I feel like
I don't
I
gonna
need
talk
to
about
just
that,
fast forward to like next season because
Mm.
right now the it's getting worse.
Yo, man, ain't even nothing to laugh about, but what can you do? All we can do is laugh about it. This shit is embarrassing, and it is
Send help.
Send help, please. Send help. Send help.
SOS.
Send help. Oh, man. Anyways, yo, let us know what your thoughts are. There's a lot more we could have talked about in this game, but we want to hear from y'all. So let us know what your thoughts are in regards to this game. In the meantime, this is your boy, Ride 2012, and that's your boy.
And Rumba.
Thanks for watching, y'all. We out of here.
Yeah.